Guys, dating in 2026. Here we go. I found this on Twitter and it sounds already ridiculous the moment I started it. We'll go in. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Also, please consider liking and subscribing. I appreciate it. I'm experimenting with new things. Appreciate it. We're going in. We're going in.
The general stinginess happening in the discourse about romantic relationships in my comment section is making me fucking sick. Everything should be 50-50 because it's an equal partnership. Just say you don't understand the value of feminine energy and move on. This is why women hate a lot of straight men.
The value of feminine energy. I've heard that before. See, I don't necessarily agree that relationships can't be ever 50-50. Because simply, right, the simple reason why relationships can never be 50-50 is it's actually incredibly easy to understand. Right? You know why? Because nobody's ever always able to just provide 50-50. Sometimes it's going to be 20-80. Sometimes it's going to be 40-60. Sometimes it's going to be 70-30. Because not always can you provide 100%. There are other things sometimes you need to focus on. And then somebody has to take a little bit of the backseat there, right? Of course, this shouldn't be a consistent thing. It shouldn't be always the case. But, like, it's okay that it's not 50-50, right? That makes sense. However, the problem is with women like this is that they never really want to give anything except their body. And if you only have your body, what makes you different from any other woman? Why should I pick her as my girlfriend, my fiance, my wife, my life partner? Why? The answer is there is none. There is no reason why you should particularly pick her if all she has to offer is her feminine energy, which is basically just her body, nothing else. That's the problem. These people always talk about their body.
Detest them because they don't understand a woman's value, and it shows. If you've ever even fixed your mouth to ask the question, what do you bring to the table? You've already lost, because what you're saying is,
see, the question, what do you bring to the table, is only brought up when you are incredibly demanding, right? If you are very, very incredibly demanding, then the question comes up, what do you bring to the table? It's also important to be mentioned that we now live in a time where we need two incomes to survive. So unless you want to stay at home and you want to take care of everything at home, unless you want to give up your salary and give it to your husband or your boyfriend or whatever you want to choose, right? You better help. You better help. Sorry, the times of a single man being able to provide are over. Let it go. It's over. Most people cannot survive on a single income anyways, right? There's a lot of people out there who take mini jobs and like just like additional jobs because they can't make it. Stop. Let it go.
I don't understand women. Can you explain them to me? No, I fucking can't, okay? But since we are so obsessed with making relationships transactional, I will say this. You could be paying for everything and it still would not even be a fraction.
It's really just my body. It's really just I'm offering my body. That's all there is to it. Like, what else do you have? Because I guarantee you, she would also not do anything at home. I can guarantee you, she will not cook, she will not clean the house, she will not take care of the children. She wants to make career, and you have to pay. With a woman like this, you only end up in one thing only. One thing only. Your money is our money, her money is hers.
of the value that she is providing. If you truly understood, you would be doing everything you can to support her. A good relationship is not two identical people with identical energies and identical everything coming together. It's about complementing each other. And do you understand that your suspicion that women are using you for your money, it's sick. You need hypnotherapy. You're having schizophrenia.
It's not really sick. We can look at statistics. We can simply look at statistics. We have the statistics. Women overall prefer men that make more than themselves and have a higher education than themselves. That's the harsh reality. Whether you like it or not does not matter. It's the truth. And if you can't handle the truth, stop dating. Stop doing anything. The harsh reality is that it is the case. Now, am I saying that all women use men for their money? No. But women are, and I'm assuming there's a biological reason for that, looking for a man with more resources. I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm saying that's totally fine. I'm just saying that that's the reality. That's the truth.
Delusions, you need to be medicated, okay? If you're looking for someone who's going to provide the exact same thing you...
See, you are delusional because you believe that you deserve everything so you can be in your feminine energy while doing absolutely nothing. You have said nothing of what value that such a high value woman with feminine energy brings to the table. What is that? What value do you have? Because to me, it seems like you're answering with the only thing that you can make sense of that has value, and that's your body. And nobody wants you for that. Oh, maybe just for the short term, but like none of the other stuff. None of the important stuff. You're not gonna be wifed up like this.
Provide. You're not looking for a woman, you're looking for a man, which is totally fine, but let's be honest about it.
Now the classic argument. Oh, you're gay. You're looking for a woman that helps you in your life too. You're gay. The classic, right? You're gay. Yeah, no wonder.
Made everything in this world masculine. Data and numbers and transactions and working hard. And now we're trying to do it with feminine energy too. It's
tragic, yeah. Here's the thing. You already made dating transactional. You already, there's so many women out there where dating is for them is transactional. You pay everything. I give you my body. We have a term for that. Starts with P. I don't know if I can say it due to monetization issues, but we have a word for that. I don't know how you can sit there and be like, oh yes, my man has to do everything and I have to do nothing. So I can be in my feminine energy. And I'm like, yeah, stop that. Those times are over. The times of princess treatment are over. You were demanding equality and you will receive it. Also the bad parts. Welcome. You are now just like a man. You are held to male standards. You are held to a male lifestyle. Congratulations. That is what you wanted. That is what you desired. That is what you're gonna get. It's that simple. We don't live in a time anymore where a single man can provide everything for you. Those times are over. You wanted those times to be over. Now you have it. Congratulations. Stop complaining. Kick your feminine energy out of there. You don't want it anyways. Because, like, on one side, right, they want to be like they want to be treated like the same as men, right? They want to be treated like equal to men. But at the same time, they don't want to work as hard as men. They don't want to provide as much as men. They don't want to reciprocate as much as men should in dating. They won't want to be romantic as much. They don't want to date as much. But they want to be treated equally. Sorry, but then we have to decide, are we going to be equal or are we going to let you be women? It's one or the other. It's one or the other. It's that simple. Are you a man or are you a woman? Do you want to be equal to men or not? Because you change. See, equal in value and equality are two different things. You wanted equality, which means you wanted to be the same. And now you're going to be the same. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.